Alright, so after a whole bunch of maze shenanigans, I think we might actually check out the, this little town project over here. But wait. Oh, maybe we should go to the Great Fairy Fountain first. This is closer. Why did I teleport to the tower? My oh my. Now that we have the full set of barbarian gear, maybe we'll go here first. And then power that up a bit. Because the barbarian gear with the attack plus is definitely a very nice buff to have. Is the thing. If there's ever anything I want to delete swiftly. So maybe we'll go down to the Fairy Fountain first. And then maybe we'll look into the side quest chain at whatever this town over here is called. I've completely forgotten. This isn't even worth bomb launching, but I'm gonna try it anyway. This is gonna be really low if I get it. Well, I got it. Oh, hello! Mind if I stop by Tarrey Town? That rings a bell. Oh, hello! I've bomb launched my way over here. Okay, I should probably refill some of my fairies. Is what I should probably do after some launching mishaps that wound up in me spending some. Okay, so there is at least one more over here. Yoink, cool. Don't think there's any more. I'll just yoink these things. Ooh, I'll take the Endura carrots though. That could be quite nice. It'll be nice once I find some stealth up gear. I mean, I could just Google where I could find some stealth up gear so I don't have to keep eating stealth food whenever I want to yoink some fairies. Would be nice to have some stealth gear. Okay. My oh my, great fairies in Zelda games. Why are they the way that they are? That's one of the mysteries of the universe that will never be solved. Oh yeah, I have enough, if I turn off this camera. We do have enough red choo-choo jelly now to power that up. Warm Saflina, huh? I guess I'll take the headgear over the pants, because the pants sometimes I'll just use like the snow boots anyway. Is what I will do, maybe. Maybe. There we go, power that up. Think you can buy stealth up gear in Kakariko Village? Maybe, I can check. We could always go there and check after we go to Tarrey Town here. Wow, this thing's a freaking star fragment? What the heck? Okay, this just takes a freaking Lionel horn. And I have just enough for that and the pants, so I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect, though. Thank goodness I had the exact amount of Lionel horns I did. The circles take forever? Yikes. Yikers. Enhance away. Let's see here. It sucks I can't power this up anymore. I need to kill, like, a whole bunch of Lionels to power these up more, huh? Shard of Farosh's horn? Isn't that the one dragon that I haven't seen yet? It's like the one of the 3 dragons that I'm missing, I think. Then there's the amiibo gear. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably never own the associate amiibos with it. You could potentially get it with amiibo cards. I haven't used amiibo cards in a really long time. So yeah, probably don't want to enhance that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to kill a whole bunch of Lionels if I want to power that up some more. Is the thing. Yeah, I won't bother with the circles now, I don't think. But yeah, in case I want to use the barbarian gear, we now have a full set. If it tells you anything about how many Lionels you murdered, you max out the barbarian armor in master mode. My oh my. Am I dropping frames? No, my stream manager is just being like really weird. It's being very strange. Also, I turned down my bitrate a while back because I was having like frame drop issues. I might be able to turn it up again is a thing. Something more like this. So the video quality is just like a bit better at least. But yeah, and the armor, the like metal armor? Is that what you mean by that? I'm sorry, but Link needs to eat. Okay. Oh yeah, so it looks like that's already under construction and such. Okay. So can I get over there? Is the question. Why can't I always have bomb launches like that? Quick way over here. Hey. Tarrey Town. Oh, hello. How are you? Hey. We meet again. Who are you? I'm one of the Bolton construction contractors. The name's Hudson. I remember. Can't wait to try to 100% Breath of the Wild Master Mode sometime before Breath of the Wild 2. Are you actually gonna do that? Like, including all 900 Korok Seeds? I might try to 100% the prequel to Breath of the Wild, like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, because I freaking love Hyrule Warriors. 100%ed the original Wii U version, as I've said many times, I guess. What are you doing? So I've been transferred here. I've decided to build a village from scratch. Every village needs a name, though. I think I'll call it Tarrey Town. Good idea. However, what's wrong? I built a house to store the village supplies in, but there just isn't enough. You didn't like Hyrule Warriors? I freaking love Hyrule Warriors. Enough of anything. People, money, stuff. Time to rebuild Colony 6. Also, is the game a little too quiet? Is the thing here? But the whole point is that it feels like a Warriors game rather than a Zelda game. Like, that's the whole point of it. And I freaking loved it. But why? There's nothing in it for you. I don't mind. You're a lifesaver. Well, I suppose... And it had, like, the charm of a Zelda game, though. Like, when it comes to feeling like a Zelda game, it definitely had the charm of it. Well, I suppose to get started, we'll need houses for people to live in. We can't invite them until we have homes. Yes, but it is the Zelda prequel? Yeah, but it's still Hyrule Warriors. Think you can bring me 10 bottles of wood? Sure. I'm gonna try to get all the Korok seeds, but it's possible you might change your mind when you actually go to do it. Yeah, I put about maybe 4 hours into Korok seed grinding, and I'm at about 251 now, I think, out of 900. So I mean, let's see here. Get started on new houses. I should have that, right? Hello. I mean, 10 bottles of wood. I think so. I probably have that in my inventory. I guess I do. Well, next is those boulders are driving me nuts. I want to move them out of the way so we can develop the land underneath. It would really help me out if you could find someone with enough brute physical strength to bust them apart. Physical strength? Saying you want the battles to make sense in the context of the story? Like, they almost certainly will. I don't know why they wouldn't. Hyrule Warriors didn't have, like, a canon story, though, is the thing. If we're talking about brute physical strength, and Goron would be my first choice, so I'll have to find some Goron somewhere anyway. Like, when I love Hyrule Warriors, it's not because of the story, it's because of the music and the gameplay. Because the music and gameplay of Hyrule Warriors is freaking fantastic. In fact, the new Hyrule Warriors being announced has made me really want to go back and play the regular Hyrule Warriors. In fact, something that I was actually going to mention this stream, and I didn't mention. One of the earliest playthroughs I did on this channel, I think it was like my 4th ever playthrough I did on this channel. The music was fine, the music was fantastic! It's some of my favorite battle music out of like any game ever. Like, it's so epic and so cool. Like Eclipse of the Sun, for example, just can never get enough of that. The gameplay was freaking fantastic. If you get the hang of the gameplay to the level that I did, it's the most satisfying thing. If you're able to time it in such a way that you're able to use your dashes with the invincibility frames to never shield and be able to time everything like next to frame perfect, knowing what attacks your enemies are gonna do. It's freaking fantastic. Like, it's tempting to switch to Hyrule Warriors during the stream even. But yeah, so Hyrule Warriors was one of the earliest playthroughs I did on this channel when it released on the Switch. And the thing is, I did upload it to my YouTube channel. But the thing is, like, I had a lot of problems with stream stuff back then since it was still early on and such. Like, I had a lot of audio issues and stuff, so there were some episodes that I needed to, like, re-record the audio for. Some ones that I, like, did completely from the ground up, and the whole series just became, like, a mess. And I wound up deleting it from my YouTube channel because it was just, like, a complete mess with that whole series. But it still exists on my computer. And now that the new Hyrule Warriors has been announced, I'm very tempted to re-upload this stuff from like 2 years ago. Like, re-record anything that I need to. There might only be a couple things that need re-recording. But then it's just like an interesting thing to look back on of how crap my stream was back then. But I might just re-upload it. So I mean, one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. If you run into anybody that fits with what I've said, send them here to Tarrey Town for me. That'll narrow it down. There's got to be somebody named that. Goron strong enough whose name ends in son. Wait, if I said destination, does it show up on the map? Sure it doesn't. That sucks. But yeah. So here's Tarrey Town then, looks like. So I guess we can't do much of the side questing stuff right now unless I just Google where to go. Which I might do. It's a Hateno Village quest? What? I mean, we could just Google it. Is what I could do. Breath of the Wild from the ground up. We're doing it. From the ground up side quest. Let's see here. What site is this? Oh, gross. I clicked Polygon? Whatever, I'll read it. Let's see here. Needs a Goron with a name ending in Sun. You'll find Grayson sitting near a fire and cooking pot in a southern mine on the path that leads up to Death Mountain to Goron Village. So it's like down here somewhere? Wait, southern mine, huh? I don't see a southern mine here anywhere. What's southern mine? What happens if I click this? Southern mine. Let's see here. It just says there's a bunch of fireproof lizards around this southern mine. Wow. This is why Polygon is definitely my favorite gaming source, let me tell you. Oh, IGN's the next one. Zelda Dungeon Wiki. That's the thing that I trust the most. It's along that path, but it's been a while. I wonder. Let's see here. In the southern mine, you can find Grayson. Alright, let's click southern mine. Let's see here. Southern mine is located south of Goron City along the path up Death Mountain. Wait, so it's like this way then. Name might not be marked on the map. But it should be this way then, right? I mean, we can try checking it briefly. But yeah, so anyway, before, like, maybe sometime in November, before the new Hyrule Warriors releases, I might re-upload the original Hyrule Warriors playthrough that I did, which has got to be one of the worst playthroughs on my channel, but could be interesting. Can be something to look back at and be like, wow, man, has the content ever changed since then, huh? My, oh my. Well, shame Moza's Shrine. I need to put on some flame stuff. Do I need all three of them to not catch fire? Or just two? Also, why is my stream manager lagging like heck? Why the heck is that? Okay, so I'm fine with that, huh? I can keep my hood on? Interesting. Interesting. So apparently it's this path down here. Maybe. But yeah, not saying it's bad, it's just not your thing. It's definitely my thing, though. Like, it's tempting to switch to Hyrule Warriors before the end of this stream, just to do, like, a couple levels. Because, like, when you get the hang of the gameplay, there's a bit of a learning curve that comes with it. But once you get the hang of it, it's so satisfying to play that game at a high level. Like, it's freaking night and day, freaking casual play of that game compared to, like, actual, you know, freaking doing everything as perfect as possible. So, it must be this path down here, since this is the southern one. Must well be. It's so weird that I can keep my hood on, but I'll take it, I guess. I'll take it. I hate how the the champion abilities don't recharge unless you spent all three, so we're just gonna be stuck at 2 Revali's Gales for a while. DLC should have been that story? Huh, what? What, for Hyrule Warriors? Because Hyrule Warriors on the Switch already included all the waves of DLC that were on the Wii U and the 3DS, which was freaking way more than enough content. Like, if I freaking speedran all of that, it would be like 1,000 hours to freaking get through all of that. Is a thing. Like, you mean Breath of the Wild? Because I was about to say, I 100%ed Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U. It took me over 100 hours when it had one adventure map. That adventure map alone took probably like 70 hours of that. There are 8 more adventure maps that exist in Definitive Edition of Hyrule Warriors. When one took me probably like 70 hours. To be fair, that was the only one that was in the game at the time, so there was like a whole lot more leveling expected, so maybe it wouldn't take that long for the other ones that have the leveling be a little bit more generous, but I have no idea where Southern Mine would be. As a thingamabob. But wait. You say that that should have been the prequel, is a DLC to Breath of the Wild, but it'd be a completely different game, though, in the form of, since it'd be Warriors gameplay. It wouldn't make sense to have DLC in a game that's, like, a different game, essentially. Completely different. That wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. You know? Let's see here. Boopy bop. So, I mean... So the Southern Mine should be somewhere this way. is along the other path. It said the southern path. Like, this one goes further south. Like, I think the site said the southern path towards Death Mountain, I think. It is located south of Goron City along the path up Death Mountain. So I think it should be along this path. I think, right? Because this is the way that's up Death Mountain. DLC was announced for Breath of the Wild. Everyone thought it would be telling the story from 100 years ago, which didn't it for this game? I haven't played the DLC for this game. Oh, there's a shrine over there that we can go to. I guess I don't really want to be spoiled for it. Not at all. It doesn't give like backstory and such though. And the thing is, Breath of the Wild doesn't really need a prequel is the thing. Like, it already establishes all of what you had to know from 100 years ago anyway. So the fact that there's a Hyrule Warriors game that's going to be expressing it is basically just like a bonus. I didn't think that it was something that was like needed at all. So the fact that the DLC in this game doesn't tell a story from 100 years ago, that's not really a big deal to me, considering you basically got all the main details that you need in the main game anyway. So, and it'd be a little bit silly to have like the actual good parts of the story locked behind a DLC kind of paywall. Because my biggest problem with this game is that almost all of the story takes place before the events of the game, and then you wind up getting it in bits and pieces. And the story of what you're actually playing in the here and now is just reclaim divine beasts, go beat up Ganon. And that's all the story in like the modern time of this game is. That was my biggest problem with it. If they had locked the like blunt of the actual story behind a paywall, that would have been like the worst design choices possible. What the heck do I do about this? What if I go on here? But I mean, we already kind of know what happened though. Do I literally just go up here? Guess not. Unless I can bomb launch over, like, immediately. Is the thing. Because I already hate the story of Breath of the Wild. I think the story of Breath of the Wild is probably one of the worst stories in any Zelda game I've ever played, to be honest. But if it was designed in such a way that was like that with a DLC, I think I would have hated it even more. Honestly. Stasis the block, maybe? Oh, because it needs to be up here with that. It's probably it, actually. It's probably that simple. Most likely. Yeah, because it's only when it's at max height. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's really that simple. Like, at the end of the day, with Breath of the Wild, I do mostly love the gameplay of Breath of the Wild, but the story and music of Breath of the Wild is probably my least favorite out of any Zelda game I've ever played. Like, it's why I have a love-hate relationship with this game. But yeah, that's what they promised for the DLC and didn't deliver it. I wasn't really updated on a whole lot of Breath of the Wild stuff because I, you know, kind of hate it. So I didn't really follow a whole lot of stuff. Well, we can get another heart container whenever I get the chance. Apparently the southern mine is supposed to be like this way somewhere, maybe? I have no idea. Maybe. Maybe it's this way. Guess we'll see. Is this the southern mine? Are you the southern mine? What is this? Is it a location that I need to discover or something like that? Bridge of Eldin. Sure doesn't look like a southern mine. Maybe I should just do this some other time instead of right now, because I'm not exactly finding anything. The wind is blowing me back because it doesn't want me to cross. Can I just bomb launch to the other side anyway? It's a little insulting them for them to make a game out of what was promised and charge us another $60 for it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the whole idea was just that they'd be making another Hyrule Warriors game in the first place, but it was like, okay, we made a non-canon thing that was like a crossover between all the Zelda games we could cram into it. So now what do we do? And Breath of the Wild was popular and already gonna get a sequel. So it was like, hey, let's just throw a prequel onto it for another Hyrule Warriors game, and that's a cool way to do that. But I don't know what the DLC of this game adds story-wise, but considering I hate the story of Breath of the Wild with a passion, I really don't care how it's developed, really. Oh my goodness, that could have been promising. Interesting. Pretty sure it's the outer path as you took that path to get up to Death Mountain. Maybe. You might be right. I could always check the outer path. Maybe. Neat. But yeah, I'm just fine with everything the way that is. And I'm actually really, really hyped for Age of Calamity. It's literally the most hyped I've ever been for Breath of the Wild news since the initial, like, reveal of Breath of the Wild, when I was absolutely insanely hyped for this game, and then let down harder than any game has ever let me down before. Whoops. Up we go. Yeah, I can check down this path, maybe. I mean... Oh, my arrows just immediately catch on fire, huh? Why do you hate me, bomb launches? Why do you do this to me? So, I mean, I could go down this way. I don't see something that says Southern Mine. If I can't find it, like, right now, I'm giving up. I'll find it later. This is what I'll do. Unless it's this right here. It's probably not, though. It's probably not, I don't think. Breath of the Wild 2 seems like it'll have a decent amount of story while playing the game like other Zelda games. Well, you don't think it'd be in the same style as this one here? Reserving your hype for Breath of the Wild 2. I don't really care about Breath of the Wild 2 at all, but I'm hyped for Age of Calamity, the new Hyrule Warriors. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I am semi-excited for Breath of the Wild 2, but like, when that was first revealed, considering how much I really do dislike Breath of the Wild at the end of the day, when I saw that a sequel was announced, I was just like, oh no. Not another one, man. Not another. This game hates me. I have literally no idea. Literally not a clue. It's probably gonna fail knowing my luck. Yep, apparently. Well, I mean... But yeah, I know when Breath of the Wild 2 was announced, a lot of people were really hyped for it. But when I saw it, I was just like, oh no, not another one. Wow, that one looked like it was really good, but I still didn't get it. That sucks. Is it this over here? Is this it? I don't know. Maybe. All Breath of the Wild story is gonna mostly be from 100 years ago. The sequel will mostly have all story during the time you were actually playing. Yeah, that was one of my biggest problems I had with Breath of the Wild. And since it is a sequel, and it probably won't be able to do that just like all the stories from 100 years ago kind of thing anymore, maybe that will be more promising. Of course, the time I actually get a bomb launch, it's downward. Of course, man. My, oh my. Well, I probably have a picture of you already. If this isn't the Southern Mine, I'm just gonna freaking go do something else. Apparently, there's a shrine nearby. Apparently, there's a shrine, like, really nearby. Broad writers and developers for horror games, so it's definitely gonna be darker for sure. Also, sorry that I didn't read out those previous comments, like, out loud, but trust me, I did read them, though. I'm dropping some frames. Is this Southern Mine? That's not even a cave entrance. I don't know where this shrine could be. I haven't a clue. Is this Southern Mine? Are you the Southern Mine? Maybe? This game hates me so much, holy crap. I mean... Where, oh where? It's funny, like... But people see me do all the things I do in Breath of the Wild, all the crazy tricks and stuff. They're like, what do you mean you hate the game? Do I have a picture of you? Guess not. It's rare for somebody to hate a game, but also know everything they know about it. When it's stuff like I do. Let's see here. Is there a Southern Mine over here, maybe? This might be something worth using Falco's Gale on. Maybe. Just because I gotta use all of them anyway to get all charges back because good game design. Would not say you hate it, I would say I hate parts of it. Yeah, I guess that's another way to put it. That is another way to put it, I suppose. This must be Southern Mine. It must be. Clearly not the sum of the whole if you're doing this. I mean, I do dislike it more than I like it at the end of the day, to say the least. What else can I break this with? Don't really want to use the giant boomerangs. I could use like this a little bit. Or we could just like not break stuff for now. like, save these for stasis launches. So who am I looking for? I'm looking for somebody whose name is Grayson, I believe. I think. Not you. Not you, I guess. Like, out of the 3 aspects that I consider our game to be... Oh, I guess this just... Oh, yeah, that just establishes like that. Like, out of the 3 aspects that I believe make up a game the most, of story, music, and gameplay, I hate 2 of those aspects of this game. Seem to enjoy the gameplay, but not the story and setting. I'm fine with the setting. I don't like the story and music, is what I don't like. I'm fine with the setting. So there must be a dude over here somewhere. You have a quest, apparently. Alright, perfect. You showed up just the right time. On my way back from Goron City, but forgot to buy souvenirs. Wanted to capture some of those fireproof lizards that live here on Death Mountain, but those suckers are quick. Say, you look pretty speedy, but you can catch your time. If you bring me 10, I'll give you some heat-resistant armor. My, oh my. Forgot about music. Unless the soundtrack is absolutely atrocious, you don't mind it? I mean... The reason why I absolutely despise Breath of the Wild soundtrack is because I expected so much from it. If you listen to either of like the main trailers for Breath of the Wild, the music in that is honestly some of the best music I've ever heard. Probably the best trailer music I've ever heard in my life. Like, it absolutely blew me away. And looking at those trailers, I was like, this is what the music of the game is gonna be like? And I was so hyped. And then the game actually came out, and we have for music, well, this. "10 out of 10 game, masterpiece." 10 out of 10 IGN. I don't know where this Grayson person is. I have literally no idea. Like, and the thing is, with that music and such, yeah, what game of the year? With that music and such, I expected it to be so incredible. I might just use this to like smash some rocks. That's what I might do. Like, the way the trailers made it feel was like so many freaking encounters would just be like the most epic things, and you'd feel so cool. But instead, what we got was a game about just screwing around. To be fair, it's a hella fun game about screwing around, but it's not what I was promised by the trailers. I guess we've gone back to the conversation about not getting what we were promised, and now I'm the one saying that I didn't get what I was promised. When I'm saying I didn't get the DLC earlier, like, I have no problem with it when people weren't getting what they promised, and now I'm complaining about not getting what I was promised for the main game. Don't you love how we come full circle here? I need a bunch of these fireproof lizards for that one guy and to enhance my flame gear. So, I mean, yeah, nothing in Breath of the Wild music is something you go to listen back to. When you want to listen to Zelda music, you typically go to Wind Waker. To be fair, some stuff in Breath of the Wild is stuff that I go back to listen to. Eventually, the Hateno Village theme did grow on me. And definitely, eventually it did. And the Rito area is really good as well. And freaking Sidon's theme, or Sidon, or however people say it, probably my favorite theme in this entire game. His theme is such a freaking jammer. I could listen to that all day. So there are some good parts, but like, for the most part, I don't like the soundtrack. At least it didn't drop extra money for the music. Oh, wait, is that a thing that you could do with this game? Is like buy the soundtrack digitally or something? One, you can get it on YouTube for free. But yeah. Maybe I should take back what I said about, like, not caring about the DLC when people didn't get what they were promised. Considering, at the end of the day, the biggest reason why I hate the main game of Breath of the Wild is because I didn't get what I was promised. So maybe I should take back everything that I just said earlier. My oh my. I have no idea where this Grayson person is. Wait, hold on. Does he maybe only come out at certain times of day? Hold on. He can be found awake at night sitting by the cooking pot. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's one of those things. Anyway, yeah. Funny how we've come full circle like that. My oh my. So he's gonna be one of these dudes, right? Oh, it shows the names. Now it shows the names. I don't think it did earlier. Wait. If I wait. What? Maybe it only shows the names if I talk to them before? Whoa. Grayson, come on, I'll break. What is it? I'm Grayson. I'm a digger here, as you can see. I dig. No, don't start singing a Minecraft song. To be honest, I'm sick of it. I feel like maybe I'm not meant to toil away in obscurity like this. Less sigh. That's how French people sigh. Is there a job out there that make me use my strength to make a difference? There is. Huh? There is. Where? Please tell me more. Not your business. Tarreytown. Never heard of it. What's the deal with that place? Mikala. Tarreytown. So there is somewhere out there that needs me. Mikala isn't too far from here. Alright, I'm gonna strike while the iron's hot. Alright. Look at that smile, though. I do like the models of this game. There are aspects that I like, and at the end of the day, for most of the characters, I do think I like the models, though. Thanks for letting me know, brother. Pellison and I are gonna head there right away. While I'm at it. Pellison, we're gonna leave. Jeez, I feel like I'll turn this off for potential thumbnail reasons. Where's that guy just standing there like, I lost my glasses? Where are my glasses? Yeah, the models are definitely really nice. Where did my glasses go? And then maybe we'll go check out Tarreytown now. And while we're in the area, we can get another heart container, is what we can do. There was a retro game you were watching your friend play, and the music was the absolute worst. One of my favorite soundtracks, speaking of sort of retro games with awful soundtracks. It was an old game, so it was a side-scroller. Gotcha. Speaking of semi-retro games, on the Switch, one of the games with one of my favorite soundtracks, but also one of my most hated soundtracks, is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. The original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was my first ever Pokemon game I played, and I love that game so much, and the fact that it got a remake was so cool, and I was really hyped for it. And a lot of the music that was remastered is really cool. But, well, I mean, okay, Master Sword's gonna recharge in a little bit here, I guess. Well, a lot of the music was very retro, and they kind of didn't change a whole lot of things from the original. Like, for a lot of the themes, I'm working on a discussion video on this right now, actually. A lot of the themes, they did a style where it's like a mix of retro electronic sounds and new instruments, which was a really cool way to do it. And some of them, and the main themes of that game are typically really, really good. But for just like the miscellaneous dungeons that are just like the kind of generic ones that you go to once and then nothing ever happens, and the ones that aren't important for the story, their music is like, you hear it the first time and it's like, okay, like, sure, I can deal with it. You hear it the second time and it's like, okay, I don't really want to put up with it anymore. And then the third time you hear it and onward, it's like, oh gosh, make it stop! Like, it's so repetitive and annoying, and I just couldn't deal with it. Especially considering the updated Pokemon Square is so good. But considering that almost all of the endgame dungeons just reuse music from earlier in the game rather than making their own themes, which they had an opportunity to change with the remake, but they didn't bother to, just made me, literally in my playthrough of Rescue Team DX, I literally muted the game's music and just started putting on my own playlists. I guess we're not bomb launching over there, maybe. Like, hold on. This is something I'll be discussing in an upcoming video here. But yeah, prefer Breath of the Wild character models over Twilight Princess models any day. I'll agree with that. But yeah, later, every time you change rooms, the music started over, which is every 5 seconds. Sounds annoying. My oh my. Hold on. Pokemon, like, let's do an example of this. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX OST. How about Lapis Cave? It's a really good example of this. Let's pull up Lapis Cave, how about? Is what we do. After this Hyundai ad. For a hot second. Hold on. Lapis Cave. Yes, I can definitely listen to this on repeat forever. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So it's the kind of theme where it's like, as you're going through the dungeon, you hear it for the first time, and it's like, okay, I can put up with this. I can put up with it, man. The second time you go in here, it's like, okay, this is getting a little bit annoying. The third time you hear it onward, it's like, oh gosh, make it stop, please. Like, I hate Lapis Cave so much. And one of my most hated parts about and then it repeats from there. So that's like 53 seconds of song and then it repeats. And one of my most hated parts about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team, whether it be the remake or the originals, is the fact that the end game dungeons, or just any dungeon after the main story, almost every single one of them, just reuses soundtrack from the original main game's dungeons. And there are some jammer dungeon themes in that game, but they didn't use any of the jammers. They use crap like this. So, you know. So I would say that in terms of music for games, I would say that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, out of like soundtrack for the Switch, is one of my favorite soundtracks, but also one of my most hated soundtracks. Oh crap. Well, I guess we're not getting that there. Been listening to the Final Fantasy VII Remake soundtrack lately? Maybe I should check that out at some point. I've listened, like, I've never played a Final Fantasy game before. I've heard plenty of Final Fantasy remixes from, like, content creators, from, not streamers, remixers that I know. And it's always been nice. Pokemon Square is your favorite theme in the original and remake? Remember the original, just sitting in town listening to the music? Oh, Pokemon Square is definitely up there for me as well. I think my favorite theme in the remake is probably Sky Tower. Like, when the violin comes in, it's like, holy crap, this theme was made for violin. Thanks for the bomb launch. Hello, Tarrey Town! I'm gonna get a heart container before we do anything else. Oh, you sell some gemstones and stuff. I'm probably gonna buy all of them, considering I have the funds to do so. So yeah, that's probably a soundtrack that I'll be checking out at some point, just because I do like checking out soundtracks for things. But yeah, some of the themes in Rescue Team DX, so good. I love that soundtrack, but I hate that soundtrack. I think Rescue Team DX is probably the biggest love-hate relationship I have with a soundtrack specifically of a game, honestly. It probably really is. And the reason why I feel that way is because I nearly 100%ed that game. Apart from, like, the very final rank, which I could do, like, with maybe just half an hour more. And then, like, getting every Pokemon. Apart from that, I 100%ed, like, everything else, essentially. And, you know, after putting that much time in, I definitely got tired of hearing the same things, the same themes over and over again. And I was like, I now have a problem here. I now suddenly have a problem here. I buy all your wares, I think. But yeah, some of your favorite themes in Final Fantasy VII Remake and the original are the air... I'm just gonna climb on your table, apparently. Wow. Are the Airbuster, Tifa's theme, Aerith's theme, and One Winged Angel? I know of Aerith's theme and One Winged Angel, and like the battle theme. I don't think I've ever heard Airbuster or Tifa's theme, though, even in remixes. Last time I heard, like, the battle theme, or at least those who fight... Are we gonna get a Blood Moon? We are, aren't we? The last time I heard Those Who Fight was in a Smash compilation that I made for a friendo of mine for his Captain Falcon montage. Can you not Blood Moon? Can you just maybe not? And it was the Glitch X City remix of Those Who Fight, which is like so freaking jammin'. Like if I go to Display Capture 2 for a hot second and I go to Hot's channel, last time I was messing around with Final Fantasy music was probably when I designed a Smash compilation for another person's channel for his Captain Falcon. So if I turn on Display Capture 2 here real quick, if this loads, yeah, he put in featured acoustic harmonia since I did the editing, even though I was like, nah, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Whoops, I guess hitting my hotkeys to turn off the cameras will do that. So, like, this was something that wait, did I turn on my background for Pikmin 2 there somehow? I did. How did that happen? Oh, I didn't turn on Display Capture 2. I turned on freaking Pikmin 2 background, is what I turned on for some reason. So, this was the last time that I messed with that all. With Final Fantasy music. And this remix is really good. I freaking love this remix. I could listen to this remix all day. Something that I'd sometimes listen to here and there while studying. Also, freaking Hot is a Smash player who's way better than I'll ever be. So, I mean, it was probably the best Smash compilation I was ever able to do the editing work for, considering it's way more stylish than stuff that I've done. So, I mean, it's pretty fun to work on, even though I lost a whole bunch of my work along the way. So this was like the last time I messed around with Those Who Fight. There was a time, sometime later, that I timed up a whole bunch of Falcon punches to the music. That was really cool. Okay, so it was over here then that I made sure to do that. I always like doing cool things to the music whenever I design these things. I haven't made one in a long time, though. It's been months. This was the last one I made. Maybe one day I'll make a Smash compilation again, because they can be kind of fun editing projects at the end of the day, when they don't crash, and I lose a bunch of my work like I did on this one. So, I mean... I definitely know that Final Fantasy music can be good, though. I do have a little bit of experience like that, you could say. Let's see here. But yeah, honestly, need to get back to PMD Rescue Team, though. I haven't finished it yet. Do you mean like the remake? Or like the originals? I assume the remake, though. I haven't finished it yet, although I'll probably finish playing through Twilight Princess for the first time before going back to PMD Rescue Team. Okay, here's an opinion that people probably wouldn't like. I'm not the biggest fan of Twilight Princess or Wind Waker. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, I like both their stories. I like Twilight Princess's story more than Wind Waker's, but in general, I do like both their stories. I adore both their soundtracks, but gameplay, I just couldn't get behind it. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm a Zelda fan who's not meant to be a Zelda fan, because, like, sometimes going through some of the dungeons, I don't like it when it's like, you got the item of the dungeon, now go and find the one random room somewhere where you need to use it after, like, checking all of them, and it's like, man, I don't know where to go. Like, I don't really like that kind of style for dungeons. I could put up with Skyward Sword dungeons because it was always just keep going in the straight line that you're already going for dungeons, basically. So I never had to worry about backtracking. But whenever there's a time like that where it feels like I'm not making progress because I'm just randomly checking stuff until it's the thing that I need, it just makes it hard for me to get motivated to continue in something. So I found it difficult to keep motivation in Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. It was worse for Wind Waker when it was the freaking hunt for the Triforce. I despise the hunt for the Triforce in Wind Waker with a passion. Who thought that was a good idea? That's the difference between the world... I mentioned this in my Breath of the Wild discussion video. That is a difference between the world of Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker. In Breath of the Wild, you have this open world where it's like, this is now your playground. Go do whatever you want. This world is yours to explore. Do as much or as little as you want. Do things in whatever order you want. This world is yours. Make it your own. Have your adventure. Wind Waker, on the other hand, is like, there's Triforce parts scattered around the world. We're gonna force you to scour every inch of this world if you don't plan on using an internet guide, which you basically have to. We're gonna force you to scour every inch of this world. It's mandatory. In Breath of the Wild, it's a choice. It's a welcome choice. In Wind Waker, it's mandatory, and I hate it. It's annoying stuff. My oh my. I guess you could say I have a love-hate relationship with Wind Waker too, then. I suppose you could say. My oh my. We hated Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is my favorite Zelda game. And one day I'll continue my challenge playthrough of it with the freaking Wiimote rifle in hero mode and such. But yeah, I love Wind Waker so much, although the Triforce Hunt section, you can completely understand people disliking. Yeah. Internet guides didn't exist when you played Wind Waker. Yeah, and it was way harder in the original GameCube version than the Wii U version, which is the one that I played. And like, it made it easier for the remake, but it's still awful in both. I don't know how anybody could clear freaking Wind Waker. Like, I mean, to be fair, I'm dropping some frames right now, apparently. To be fair, when I was a kid playing through games, I was in no rush to beat them. If I was playing Wind Waker as, say, a kid, like, I wasn't really into Nintendo games during the GameCube era. I still had a PS2 around then. But if I was a kid playing Wind Waker, I could definitely see myself enjoying just going around the world looking for the Triforce. I can see that. Because back then, when there was, like, it felt like there was so much more time as a kid, and it's like, let's just go around this world and just do things for fun. Like, when I was playing the Sly games as a kid, I would go around just killing enemies for fun because it was fun to just smack them around. Like, that's the way that I was as a kid. It was fun to just go around and do things. So I could see myself having fun with, like, the Triforce quest if I had a GameCube instead of a PS2, for example. But nowadays, especially as a content creator, when I've got, like, more games to move on to, where it's like, okay, I want to wrap up this game, move on to the next one, I've got other things to do, I've got editing work to do. Anytime that it feels like I'm not making progress in a game, and I'm just screwing around doing nothing, it's just like, come on, get on with it! So now, I guess this different in perspective is me trying to, like, manage time more effectively or be more in a rush. But whenever I feel like I'm not making progress, that's when I get frustration with a game. Is a thing. But yeah, when you're streaming friend Wind Waker, he spent 45 minutes trying to figure out a single slide puzzle. I mean, I spent 45 minutes trying to bomb launch to the end of a shrine. in this game several episodes ago, and it was the most frustrated I've ever been with this playthrough so far. My, only to find out that it was optional. Kind of like me trying to bomb launch to the end of that one shrine and taking 45 minutes to do so, when I could have just done it normally. My oh my, such a Gorons back here, that's perfect. The brute strength of a Goron is undeniable. Spoilers don't stand a chance against them, and with names like Grayson and Pelson, they'll fit right in. He thought he had to. I mean, I guess I at least knew I didn't have to bomb launch, I just really wanted to. Also, Pelson started selling the ore found within the boulders. You should say hello again. Well, next is, So before more people can move here, we need homes for them to live in. Can you bring me 20 bundles of loot? Do I have that? I think Wind Waker is your favorite standard 3D Zelda game, non-Breath of the Wild. Majora's Mask 3D is a close second, though. I don't really know, like, I don't have a whole lot of experience with Majora's Mask, because I only played it over the course of 2 days. And that was I only put 2 days of playtime into it, and it was the 3DS version. I 100%ed it the weekend it came out. But I still only have like 2 days of time into it, so I'm still not super like familiar with it because it was such a short span of time that I invested into Wind Waker because I 100%ed it in 1 weekend. And hello, password unavailable, and I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the shenanigans where I'm talking about how I freaking suck at video games apparently. What's happening anymore? Do I have 20 bundles of wood? I have 17! Can I chop down some trees over here? Dang, is the Master Sword recharged? I want to save my two-handed weapons to tree launch later. Oh, 39 seconds. If I just rant here a little bit longer, we'll have it charged up. What if I just purposefully use Rivali's Gale so it can start recharging? I hate how I have to do that to make it start recharging. I don't like that. Well, we'll just use the Master Sword for tree chopping shortly, and then I'll give you 20 bundles of wood so you can make more houses, Mr. Dude, and we can continue with this side quest, is what we do. In the meantime, we'll do like some big spins. Oh, speaking of big spins, we can do big spins like this in the meantime for funsies. Whee! Round and round and round we go. Where we go, nobody knows. While we wait for the Master Sword to recharge. Well, I didn't actually mean to use all my stamina. Really sad that you lost your copy of Majora's Mask 3D, though. At least you're able to finish it before losing it. That's good, at least. Well, this is clearly what the Blade of Evil's Bane was meant for. Tree chopping. Clearly. Alright, I just need one more. And then we'll have enough bundles of wood for Mr. Dudo. I'm gonna have to restock my wood somewhere, though. Just in case I ever want to start, like, a campfire or something. Okay, there should be 20 bundles of wood, so I mean... Finish the Tarrey Town quest. Nice. Did I bring 20 bundles of wood? Sure. You're a lifesaver. There you go. Next is, we have such long hours every day. Really wears on my clothes. Could look for someone who's got a gift for tailoring for me. Talk about tailoring. There could be someone among the Gerudo who's good at that. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the official polls and construction company, that someone's name must end in son. Okay. I mean, I do have that one window open, so we can see if it's here. Hold on, so let's see here. In Karakar Bazaar, you will find Ronson. During the day, she can be found sitting in some shade to the right of the inn. So it is the day, or it's at least the start of the day here. I need to refresh my stream manager because it's still being a little bit wonky. Let's see here. Be sure that you are not in disguise or the prompt won't appear. Okay, so it is going to be at this thingy, Bob. Yeah, I read the guide to see that right here. So there's the bazaar. Whoops, let's not delete that, I don't think. So if we go here, yeah, at the Oasis then. Because we wouldn't be able to have our disguise off within Gerudo Town itself, is a thing. We're at 64 shrines of 120 in the main game. Oh yeah, I should have put down the travel medallion. I forgot we had that. I forgot, that's a thing I have now because I've never used it before. I should put it down in Tarrey Town. Whoops. Okay, well, missed opportunities there, but what you gonna do? Can I bomb launch over to the bazaar for fun? I mean, we could just get out a horse. Or I could bomb launch, or I know this game oftentimes hates me when I bomb launch, so I mean, I'm gonna yoink these, thank you very much. Excuse me. Did that when you were doing Tarrey Town? Put the travel medallion down there? So the travel medallion is a DLC thing, right? I don't think any of the DLC was out, like, by the time that I, like, did my initial playthrough of this game forever ago. I don't think so. Okay. Get on the horse. Get on the horse, Link. Let's go. Dang it. Was very convenient. You think your medallion's still there now? What the heck? Horses suck in this game, don't they? My oh my. Whoops. Oh well. Probably would have been faster to bomb launch over. I don't know. Oh yeah, the horse stops here. There's literally no point in doing that. My, oh my. Playing Zelda Breath of the Wild right now is nice. Looking forward to the prequel coming out, by chance. Wow. Because I'm a big Hyrule Warriors player myself. Let's skedaddle on down this way. I don't know how much time this is saving me. Hello! Can I flop over you to assert dominance? Nope, apparently not. Can I flop over you to assert dominance? No, you're taking off. Dang, I can't even flop now. What the heck? No, when nobody's around, I can. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I cannot believe this. Wow, this ground sucks. My, oh my. So let's see. Where did the site say anyway? Is there anything that I want here? Is there anything that I need pictures of? What is this anyway? Roasted, oh, roasted bass. I thought it said roasted beans. Can't want to play it right now myself. Maybe you'll start streaming it sooner than you thought you would. Wait, do you do stream stuff, Samara? I know you do stuff on YouTube. Do you stream things as well? We can buy some things. I'll take them all. I'll take all of them. Yes, thank you. Wonderful. So where's the person that I'm looking for? Wait, you only have one palm fruit? Person at the tent. There's a few tents here. Hold on, let's see here. Some shade to the right of the inn. Oh, right here then. Hello! Who are you? A Batman. Gotta go! Gotta go fast. You're a Vo, aren't you? Gotta go! I am one. No, I bet Mama would have a problem with a delicate Vo like you. Yes, I'm Ronson. I hail from Gerudo Town. Search for the love of my life. I'm so exhausted by it. Search? Yeah, this one here. Don't know why I'm even saying this. It's no business of a highling like you, but I'm constantly being bothered by my mother over having not found the love of my life. No male Gerudo. Whenever you feel like it, don't often stream though, and you've yet to stream on Twitch. Gotcha. Exactly. This is so rare for a Vo to be born in Gerudo. We seek out husbands from the world beyond Gerudo Town. Prove myself to be a gifted tailor, but none of the Vo I've met seem to appreciate a well-hemmed garment. Hoping my craft will help me find a maid, but it doesn't seem like there's much work for a tailor around here. Wonder if there really is someone out there for me. Go to Tarrey Town! What if it's I gotta go right there? And what is it? So abrupt too. Let me hear the details. Well, you see. First, there was no, I don't know. Hudson in Tarrey Town needs a tailor. It's something I suppose. The Kala region's kind of far away, but maybe I need to travel getting far away from a village full of Vi. It's not like I'm accomplishing anything by staying here. Neat. Go! Now you go fast. Thanks for all the information. I'm gonna go home and pack a huge bag. It'll be a long journey all the way there. Neat. Well, time to go there, I guess. I guess for potential thumbnail reasons, I'll occasionally turn off cameras during what are technically cutscenes. Neat. Well, I already read that on the site was the thing. Boobity bop. So I guess we'll go back here. He's probably gonna need 30 bundles of wood, so I probably can't even continue. Let me guess. Yeah, you request another 30 bundles of wood and then 50 later. So I definitely won't be able to continue this quest line yet. We'll do it another time. I'll just be sure to collect lots of bundles of wood as we're going out and about in the world. I don't know if there's anything else Breath of the Wild related that we want to do tonight. We could always switch games. We've mapped out the whole world. And at this point, the only other shrines that I'd be able to find is if I actually like look them up specifically. Or I'm doing like the quests for the Divine Beast. Or Eventide Island technically, but I want to save that as one of the last ones. But in terms of just general random exploration, we've pretty much found all that I'm going to find. Just by randomly exploring for the most part. Until I actually... Should I just glide down there from here? Not even try to bomb launch? You know me, I can't help myself. Dang it, game. Dang it, man. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Munch. But yeah. No, it's already freaking 1:30 in the morning here, and I've got some stuff to help set up tomorrow, so I'm not gonna commit to a super long quest line right now. That can be next stream. Next time I stream, I can do one of those. But I've been streaming Breath of the Wild for over 3 hours today already, and we've made some good progress, so it's probably just fine then. Most likely. Hi, friend. Can I flop over you to assert dom? Never mind. Master's true purpose, chopping wood and mining ore. It really is. Didn't even jump that time. Wait. Let me freaking flop over you to assert dominance. Real quick. Thank you. My oh my, hi. Hey, found someone from the Gerudo, thank you. She's able to patch every last hole in my work clothes before I can blink. She's pretty, amazing. Since her name is Ronson, I have no objections. Here she's decided to continue putting her skills to use by opening a clothing shop. You should stop by and say hello. Oh yeah, we could do clothing stuff today. Need more homes to live in, 30 bundles of wood. Yeah, I won't be able to do that for a little while. We'll do it on our adventures. Yeah, what do you offer? Oh, you offer this stuff. The, like, male Gerudo area set. Yeah, I'll take it. That's what we'll do. I'll take it, I suppose. Yeah, there was the suggestion to potentially go to Kakariko Village, see if I can get any armor from there, potentially. Maybe some sneaky stuff. You bought everything. Neat. Bought everything there until it comes back. Yeah, so maybe we'll go to Kakariko Village quick and see what I can buy there. Yeah, let's check Kakariko for the stealth up gear. That's what I'm thinking here. That's what I'm thinking we might do. Maybe. Wolf Link, if your Sheikah sensor picks up a signal, Wolf Link will lead you to its source. Whoa, man. I actually didn't know that. Kind of forgot about that yourself? Yeah, easy to get sidetracked with things, huh? Definitely easy to get sidetracked. You follow along with what I'm doing here then? It seems to be that or like a whole bunch of big coincidences. Is there a... Okay, clothing shop is right here then. Oh, literally right here.
Yeah!
Yeah! The clothing shop is here! Oh. Hi. Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. By the by, that stealth chest guard over there is highly recommended. While you wear, your footsteps are nearly soundless, so it's perfect for hunting and stuff. Oh, but it offers very little defense. Small price for the extra stealth. Okay, so I already have all these things. You following me? My oh my. If I do an extended shield clip, will you be able to follow me? Is the thing. Yeah, just in case I ever need to stealth somewhere, we can put on some of this stuff, maybe. Can definitely help. Whoops. Boobity bop. Yeah, real steel. Let's take it. Let's take it. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other armor that I need from anywhere. We've already checked Hateno Village. Is the thing. Would there be anything in Lurelin? No, there is no armor there, apparently. Hello, Darkroy. How are you doing today? Hello! Probably wouldn't be anything in Gerudo Town, I think. That'd be different. I'm pretty sure it's just like the same... That same Gerudo set anyway. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, so next time maybe we'll do one of the Divine Beast quests. We could always do the Akala Tech Lab stuff. Is what we could do at some point. Or we could start, like, actually looking at, like, a map with all the shrines or something. And doing all the shrines, apart from Eventide. I'll save that for one of the last ones. I'll probably do, like, a poll or something like that within the Discord server for what kind of challenge I should do on Eventide. Like, whether it's certain weapons only, don't touch the island itself, stuff like that. And then just do Eventide in some, like, crazy challenge kind of way. Maybe. So I'll probably save that for one of the last ones after we do, like, a poll, is what I'm thinking there. But yeah, you thought you're far in the game? What, looking at this here? Because my non-master mode file has all 120 shrines. So that part, at least, was 100%ed. But I mean... Hero's Path mode. Look at my weird path. My, oh my. Going to Wetland Stable. I have no idea where that even is. It's one of the stables somewhere. But yeah, so I might wrap up Breath of the Wild stuff here pretty soon. I could always finish off Xenoblade tonight. I actually might not finish off Xenoblade tonight. Maybe that'll be another night. But yeah, I'm glad that we have the stealth up gear. I have literally no idea where to find that. So if I need to be like sneaky around somewhere, we'll be able to use that, I suppose. Which is nice, so I don't have to keep burning that stuff. Look at that. Look at that. My oh my. I'm gonna put this stuff back on for now, though, methinks. It has the best armor values I have right now. I mean, I could always check out the Great Fairy, see if I can enhance anything, but like, probably can't right now. Oh, can I yoink a whole bunch of apples? I think, thank you. Neat. So yeah, next time we'll maybe be doing some Divine Beast quests, maybe looking for specific shrines. Maybe something like that. Maybe doing the Akala Tech Lab stuff. We'll be doing something next time. I'm not sure. Slowly but surely, we're making some progress here. Not in Master Mode, you also have all the shrines and DLCs, but you don't have all the Krogs. I assume there's like Koroks there. Alright, have a good night. Alright, thanks for stopping by hanging out, SJ. Whoops. Have a good night. Whoops. What is the... Okay, there's the back thing. For everything complete minus core exceeds and side quests in your normal file, Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm missing is side quests and DLC, and, well, basically all I have completed is all the shrines in my main game file, essentially. From way back when, because I did have a lot of fun with the gameplay of this game. I was mentioning earlier the idea of potentially switching to Hyrule Warriors briefly, even though I haven't streamed that in forever, just to, just to express the way that I used to play that. Completing the DLC was fun. I started doing the DLC. I did like the first 4 shrines of it, and I was like, there's literally no story content here. I don't know where it is. And then I was like, this is boring. I give up. And then I never continued it. So, I mean, in this file, in this playthrough, we will be doing the whole shebang of the DLC. But way back when, I got bored with it. Quite honestly. Yeah, maybe next time we might be going around getting, like, the rest of the champion abilities. Maybe. That might be the play. You loved it as well, Darkroy? Story part's in the middle-ish of the DLC content. I'm at 255,665. It sounds like a really, really weird freaking IP address right there. My oh my, or part of it. Let's just flop around. My oh my. But yeah, so I was mentioning earlier, although it's just 4, maybe 5 more memories. Gotcha. So a little bit more backstory kind of stuff. I have a pot lid already. If we ever do the freaking durability transfer glitch, it'd be handy to have a pot lid around. Yoink. I'm taking it. If that's a glitch that I learn eventually, it'd be fun to transfer like Hylian shield durability onto a pot lid and just have it last like forever. That'd be pretty funny. Oh, I'll accept the side quest here. Are you? Only thing you're missing is the Trial of the Sword in Master difficulty. I mean, we've kind of done all the Trial of the Sword, but I kind of clipped to victory was the thing. Your fellow traveler, I just love art. In fact, I'm traveling the world in search of beautiful landscapes. Just between you and me. I hear there's a great fairy fountain somewhere near this village. I hear it's breathtakingly beautiful. Aesthetics aside, they also say the place can bestow people with some kind of mysterious power. I've been researching it for ages, and I finally have a lead. There's a place that is beyond suspicious. Problem is, I can't seem to find the fountain there. Nothing beats the thrill of tracking down a perfect view. As a fellow traveler, you understand the sentiment, right? Yeah, I understand. Oh, I knew it. I just knew there was someone like me nearby who appreciates true beauty. Sadly, I can't pin down the exact location of the great fairy fountain. I haven't put it all together yet, but there's a suspicious place I have my eye on. In fact, I was about to head there now. Would you like to come along? Okay. Great answer, just what I expected from a fellow beauty connoisseur like you. Alright, then follow me. Oh no. Oh, it's just find the fairy fountain? Oh, thank goodness he at least jogs, sort of. I mean, whoops, dang it, I was trying to shield surf. You must do all the Kakariko. Oh yeah, there's that whole thing. I know that there's like a speed run called Get Laid %. That's literally just to freaking do that.
Vivali's Gale is now ready.
It's like probably my favorite speedrun category of this game because it's just so dumb. The whole premise. Freaking Get Laid % in Breath of the Wild speedruns. It's so silly. I mean, whoops. That's why you remember that? Best way to speedrun this game? Absolutely. I mean, did that not set any skew? What? I don't know why I want skew right now. Whoops. Well, there it goes. There it goes, though. Speaking of skew, can I clip into that build? I guess it doesn't matter. Guess it doesn't really matter if I can extended shield clip into that building. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! Oh, there's that. What, is he waiting for me? What? What is it? So tired. Hills aren't easy for old foggies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I can go on. Is this side quest just to, like, to introduce fairy fountains? Fairy fountains should be along the path that leads past the shrine. That's what I've been told anyway. Okay. Don't forget to take a picture. What? Do I have to take a picture of the great fairy fountain that's over here? Maybe. Dang it! I hate this controller so much, the way that it puts things back. There. I got the picture for the... Dang it! Wait, do I need a picture of a fairy? I don't think so, right? I probably already have one. Yeah, I already do. So if I just put on, like, one thing of stealth here, that should be enough for... Yeah, it is enough for me to go yoink some fairies. Okay. Maybe I should be extra stealthy in case I need to do like extra movement here though. No! Wait, but I'm so stealthy that they still don't even fly away. Oh, that's handy. Oh, maybe they start doing it. I don't know. Oh, yoink. Yeah, they do start if I do run at least. Okay, so I guess I go show them the picture now. Yeah, I guess it's like just in case you haven't found a great fairy fountain yet. That introduces it, I suppose. Hi, friend. Oh, hello, bonk. Hi, I found a thing for you. Yeah, I found it. Here you go. You found it, really? Are you serious right now? If you are, then where's the picture? You're about to bring the picture, right? Look how excited he looks. Here you go. Look at these dank memes. Yes, it's a great fairy fountain. It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it would be more sacred and elegant. Yeah, the models of this game are definitely good. Well, I'm impressed you found it. I wanted to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. I know. Is there a place you've been seeking? I've traveled all over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. Recognize anything? What, is this in like the memories? Which gateway the Snowy Mountain beyond? I know that place. I mean, this would be easier. It's like freaking Google search, but I mean, if I need to find anything. Well, yeah, we'll get the memories at some point, is what we'll do. Yeah, I guess that wraps up that whole quest then. Is the case. Whoa. My, oh my. Well. That wasn't a flop, really? I'm sad. Oh. Can I yoink these? It's rare to see a young lad like you in the village like this. You can see me? You aren't part of the Yiga clan, are you? I'm surprised we haven't seen any of the Yiga clan in this freaking playthrough yet. Just pulling your leg. You look so serious I couldn't help but goad you a bit. Recall those who swear allegiance to Calamity Ganon, the Yiga clan. Well, let's just say they don't take kindly to those who would stand against Ganon. Seems they're active again, ever since that big earthquake the other day. But don't worry, I don't think you're part of the awful Yiga clan. Oh, so from now on, are we gonna start seeing Yiga clan members? There's only against me. Here, take this in exchange. A 4 or 5 pumpkin. Okay. Just stop by the fields and say hello. Cost you 20 rupees. Interested? Do I have to buy them like freaking one by one? Can I just get your pumpkins? I'll take your entire stock. I'll take them. I'm gonna take all your pumpkins. You'll be very rich now, I guess. I will take these pumpkins. I will happily take the pumpkins. I need them for science, let me tell you. For science! Okay, I'll probably put on my other stuff again now, though. Like that. Yeah, just like that. We'll go into my regular stuff. Yeah, I may wrap up Breath of the Wild here. I'm debating about whether I want to switch to another game or whether I just want to end stream or not. Is the thing. Is what I'm in debate about. Challenge yourself to not use Google for all the memories and you succeed. Almost did the same for the shrines, but about the last 10 invaded you too much and ended up using a guide. Yeah, it seems like it'd be very difficult to get all the shrines without a guide, especially like the Blood Moon one or something. Like that freaking Blood Moon one is not okay at all. Wow, we can almost do like a high jump above that. Almost. Very close to at least. I wonder when this Highland Shield is gonna break. I wonder when at least. Whoa, he puts his arms over balance? I've never even seen that animation before. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna save here. I'm not sure if I want to switch things up or do something else. You're starting to get random Yiga clan attacks as soon as you kill the Yiga King. Oh yeah, I guess it's after that then. Yeah, we'll do that eventually. Sometime we'll eventually do that. At some point. I'm gonna need lots of bananas when we do that. I have one. My oh my. Either way, we're gonna wrap up Breath of the Wild stuff here. So, thanks all who stopped by and hung out. And yeah, we're wrapping that up.